Hey foodies! If you're looking for a rich red oil stew recipe, then you're in the right place. Welcome! So in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to make rich quality chicken red oil stew. Now let's get down to the ingredients. So here I have my tomatoes, my peppers, satashi, onions, green bell pepper, shombo, rodo, everything is in here, like ginger, garlic, they're all in here. I've washed everything ready and I'm ready to blend. So I'm going to take you all through the blending process of this. Though this is the night before, most times I usually prepare my stew the night before I cook it. My Sunday stew, I always fry it or dry it rather on Saturday night. Then on Sunday morning, everything is fast, quick, and easy. Lemon squeezy. So after blending this, I'm going to fry it and also show you the process of parboiling my meat. Parboiling because I won't allow it to be fully cooked. You say just 15 minutes and it's okay. Due to the fact that I don't take it out of the stock, so I don't want it to be too soft the next morning. That's why I just usually leave it in the stock. Now this my tomato is going to be 60% peppers and shombo and tatashi, then 40% tomato. Not because I like pepper, but because there's scarcity of tomato in Nigeria right now. So that's my combination. So this is my chicken. I'm thawing it on the counter and it's in my ziploc, so it's not exposed at all. So after it's thawed, I'm going to start boiling it. Also guys, I made vegetable soup, though I didn't vlog that. So this is my vegetable soup. Oh my god, so yummy, 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 yummy. But unfortunately guys, guess what? I forgot my momo. I forgot it on the counter, so I had to just cut it and boil it separately. So when it's done, I'm going to add the momo into my vegetable soup, my yummy vegetable soup. For like, this is going to go for 2 weeks in my house. Pack it and put it in the freezer, and I'm going to be taking it out like when I know okay there's nothing else. This is my vegetable soup time. So, and I have a full timetable anyway, so it makes it easier for me to know what to eat. So it's time to blend. Let's go to blending. This is my casa blender. I got it I think 2 months ago. I was trying to get the Buchi mix, but I didn't save enough for that blender. The blender has some money on top. Of this one is good for now until I get some more money to get Buchi mix. I must get Buchi mix, so I must get Buchi mix. Some people usually slice their tomatoes before putting it in their blender, but I feel that's double work. I just squeeze mine, and the ones that are too hard, I just drop them inside. So by the time I squeeze it, it's easier for me to blend. I don't need to add water to my tomatoes while blending. Like see this one now, very hard. It's very hard like this country. So I keep on adding and adding and adding until I'm done blending all my tomatoes. It's a kind of a huge quantity because I use it on Sunday and store some in the freezer for Wednesday as well, which makes it easier. I don't have that onions is big. Wait. The onions is big. So I'm just adding and adding and adding, and I think everybody knows how to blend tomatoes now. I don't need to show you the process of blending tomatoes. Do I need to show you how to blend tomatoes? But anyway, this is me blending my tomatoes and blend. I'm sorry, but I had to add more pepper. I feel that pepper will not be enough. I want it to be very hot. And that tomato there is for me to use and wash my hand when I'm done. I heard it takes out the pepper paint, so it won't be stinging you. So now this is my blended tomato. Unfortunately, I forgot one that I should, but I'm not grinding again. I beg. I'm going to slice that one. I don't start washing blender again. I'm going to slice that one later when I'm done. So it's time to fry it. I usually add some vegetable oil, but this time I'm using sesame oil just for some extra flavor. And this pot, this is my secret ingredient. Or not really. Anytime I'm frying stew, I love using this pot so in case it burns the pot, I can get it. I'm not really using this pot. I'm using this pot to use it. So this is my frying stew pot. Don't judge me. So I'm going to allow this fry for a while. I like the onions releasing its flavor into the oil. So you fry this for, let's say, roughly 2 minutes. Continue stirring so that your onion won't get burnt and it's release all that flavor into the oil. I want to, just look at it. Zooming into the oil. Zoom into the oil. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Here, come on, come on, come on. There's no bone. So now we're going to keep on frying and frying. At this point, I was not supposed to keep my camera, so I just left it on my sink. So I like to add this when you frying this too. Just gives me whatever I want. This seasoning salt, I use the one stew. The stew is stewing. Don't worry, the oil is not too much. By the time we're done, all this tomato would have sucked this beautiful oil. And like I said, my reason for making tomato from oil stew is because tomato is scarce. Then granite oil stew, you know, go reach everybody. Everybody will pack this to package so stew, no go reach. But when it's red oil, small stew, you don't catch. You don't catch. So next up, I'll go to start preparing to dishing my soup. The soup I showed you earlier. So I'm going to start dishing it into plate and storing it in the freezer. I've already added my mama at this point, so so I'm just dishing this and setting it at. I will set this aside and wait for it to cool on the counter. Then when it's cold, I'm going to store them in the freezer, and I'm very sure I'll have like 6 plates of food to eat during the week. So that's all. So now it's time for my chicken. I'm going to be spicing my chicken right now. First of all, I'm going to add my Knorr seasoning cube, or Knorr. I don't know the correct pronunciation because sometimes I'll hear no, sometimes I'll hear Knorr from the brand ambassadors. So anyway, I'm going to be adding my seasoning cube. I'm going to be using 2 Knorr seasoning cubes. I think Nigerians are used to calling this thing Maggi. Maggi almost is my mouth now, but I can't remember last time I used Maggi apart from normal Maggi sachet that I like using. So after the seasoning cube, next I'm going to be adding my thyme. So I'm going to add, I've always wanted to try the fresh thyme leaves, but I've never really seen it to buy, so I'll stick to my dry one. I'm not going to be using too much because overspiced thyme can be very terrible, very, very terrible. And since this is palm oil stew, we don't need too much of all this, so I'm going to add a little rosemary. I just like that hint of rosemary in my chicken. Then my curry. Since we're not still adding too much, I'm not going to be putting too much curry because there's this flavor that palm oil gives to your stew. I don't know whether it's just me, but it just has its own unique flavor. You don't need to overspice your food for it. If you oversalt it, you will not like it. Then ginger and garlic. I know you're wondering why is she using the sachet on. I've tried using the come on the one in the container, but I don't know, it keeps getting congealed or blocked or whatever the word to use. I don't know what to do to stop it. Whenever I use this, at least one, I just use it twice mostly and I'm done. So this is my salt. I'm going to be adding 2 teaspoons. Well, this is bigger than a teaspoon though. Yeah, 2 teaspoons of salt to my chicken because this chicken is much. Then some dry pepper. This is about 3 live chickens, but I saved some. Then my onion. This is 1 whole bowl of onion. I don't know why it's looking so small in this video. But I'm still going to be adding more later though, but I didn't capture that one later. So I've mixed everything together. The power I use to mix this thing is not my hand, it's not by might. So now start cooking. I'm not going to be cooking for this for too long because we're going to be leaving this in the stock overnight and we don't want it to be too soft. But in the long run, I later regretted it the next morning because I realized it was meal chicken and meal chicken takes longer to cook. The next morning my chicken was still very hard, so I had to wait extra 30 minutes for my chicken to get ready. So this is same night and I'm okay with it. I felt I was okay with this, so I decided to turn off my heat at this point big, though it was very late. I think this was past 12 already and I started cooking late. So I was like, please, I want to go to bed, and I was not. Somebody pissed me off that night, so I was like, I beg, I'm not in the spirit again. I don't want my angry spirit to enter my food. Do you know that your mood can affect the taste of your food? Now you know. If you cook your food angry, your food will never come out nice. So at this point I was like, man, it's time to off the food. This is the next morning and I'm ready to boil my rice. I'm boiling, this is me putting my washed rice into the hot water, into my hot water. Then after this, I'm going to show you my stew and everything that I've already done. So this is my chicken. I'm now boiling it now. Like I said, if I had known, I would have continued boiling last night. But I did boil this for like 30 minutes or let me say 20 minutes, and it was okay for me to turn off the heat. Then my tomato, I still had to heat it up. Yeah, we don't eat rice without beans in my house. Then this is my stew. I had to still boil it more because like I said, I was not in the mood again and I had to turn off my stew yesterday. So this is it when it's completely cooked and it's time for me to carry it and join it into my chicken. This process is add. So now I'm going to add the tomatoes and into it. There's no way you will make this time to not burn. If you not burn, man, sister, you not dry. If you not dry way, no matter what it is, you burn a little and it doesn't affect the taste at all. At all. It's my stew now. At this point, this stew is ready. After this, I added my Maggi crayfish seasoning just for that some extra local seasoning. Then my normal chicken. So now this is my rice, bubbled rice. I'm going to be, straining this now because I don't like cooking my rice once, so it's not done to have echo. So I'm going to be straining my rice now. I don't know this my angle. Nobody was in the kitchen to help me now at this point, so I had to do this by myself with my sinking. This was hot. I did not hold the cloth well, so it was a bit hot. This is my rice boiled, and I'm going to be adding water to the pot again, little salt. There's no stew without vegetable in my house, so it was like some ugu to add to my stew. Then this is me adding it. It's just little. So at this point, I've already removed the stew for my Wednesday stew. Like I said earlier, that's why it's half now. So I already removed the stew that we're going to be eating on Wednesday in my house. And look at my stew now. It's thick, it's red, and everything is given. It's time to dish, Jerry. So I dished it 2 ways. This is my own. I use this party style. You see what I did here? I added the beans first, my rice. So this is my own plate of rice, and let's add stew for myself now. Later I still add water to this stew, so I have to reach everybody. So 1 drumstick for me. Everybody got drumstick today. 1 drumstick for me. And it's time to serve my sister. So my sister's food here. Look at my stew. Look at my stew. I'm proud. So do you prefer your rice served this way or like my own? Or you prefer it served separately, like rice in one place, stew in one place? Please tell me which you prefer. Or do you prefer the stew served under and the rice on top? Let me know in the comment section. Bye. Like, share, and subscribe. Bye.